teams start in their respective warp gates. We've got the Alpha and the Omega teams color-coded in red and blue respectively. Rules are no construction, no Colossus, and no Bastions. That is massive. That are crossing the road. My god, this is a slaughterhouse. It's not enough.
Hold on a second, team. Welcome to the stream. My microphone is not on. Scuffed production. Give me a moment. Alright. Welcome to Emerald Round 1 NW vs GOTR. My name is Zolfa and I'm joined by Gru. He is in the studio, but can't see him because Gru. Anyway, we're here to see NW vs GOTR. How are you, Gru?
Pretty good. I think this will be a good match.
Yeah, I think so too. There's 47 on GOTR. There was 48, but now there's only 47. Interesting. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to it. If you guys don't know what Outfit Wars is yet, it's the newest craze that's happening right at the moment. 48v48. We can go take a look at that. Then we'll talk a little bit about our teams. Let's go. The lattice connection is wrong on this map. I need to correct it. There is no connection's wrong. But anyway, here's Nexus. Red team versus blue team. You're not allowed to use Bastions or Colossus. All the other war assets are allowed. You're going to be starting on balanced warp gates. Basically race to center and cap the neutral bases. No construction. Teams have got a 20-minute prep phase, which there's currently 2 minutes left of. And it's a 45-minute game time. Warp gate will hold the most territory to win. And there is also a point system. The team that holds the most bases for the longest will gain the most points, which does affect seeding further down in the tournament. Yeah. That's that. Tell me a bit about GOTR, Gru.
GOTR is a VS midfit on Emerald. They have something a lot of midfits don't have, in that they have actual dedicated pilots. So I think that'll be a big difference in the game today. We'll see how well they do, and we'll see how well the Vanguard plays up on Nexus.
Yeah, we'll see how that happens. I'm excited. We've got about a minute left. We can actually go in and look at the openers if we want to. Are you at the warp gate ready to show?
Just about. Yep.
Right, here we go.
Looks like a full air, almost full air opener.
Pan your screen down a little. Like, just like, I mean, look down a little. It's a bit more. It's a bit more.
Oh,
it's a bit more at the bottom. No, up a little bit more. That everything's in center shot now.
Right. Thanks. Yeah, it looks like they've got mostly an air opener. I see 2 Mag Riders, an Ant, I'm guessing that's a Deliverer, and then 2 Sunderers as well. There's a Liberator in there as well. That's a little interesting.
I'm going to be watching NW go out of the warp gate, otherwise known as Western Tactical from Connery. Yeah, they've got the red team today, even though GOTR is VS. It's weird. So these guys are NC, but they have red team, and GOTR's what VS, and they are blue team. Got 10 seconds out. There's going to be like that phrase where the shield drops or doesn't drop for about 5 seconds, and if you go into it, you get yeeted. So you just got to be careful. We're going to follow them out and then watch them clash in the center. It looks like a largely both sort of air opener, so both teams are playing this kind of well. Oh, the actual thing went down really quick today.
I noticed that in my match earlier today. It just kind of went right away.
Don't zoom in on this view. Zoom out a bit. And look down a bit. There we go. Not too much further down. There you go. Just keep it lined in the sort of middle of your screen. All the action in the middle of your screen. There we go. I'll turn the screen off soon, don't worry. It was a bit of a clash in the center here. We'll switch to the full air battle. Alright, I've got the screen. We've got NW. Oh, going down. No. I don't even know what's happening here. It's just like absolute carnage in the sky. Not really sure. How do you commentate on an air battle? Reapers are fighting Scythe. That's all you need to know.
It looks like those Sundies, at least one of them, were set up defensively by GOTR.
Yeah, there's some more Sundies coming on the ground from NW and their armor contingents, making it finally to the center base. We'll keep the air battle up on... You keep up the air battle, I've got your screen on little, and I'll follow this armor going in. Oh, Reaver just fell out of the sky. NW making their charge up into the Granite Head reactor, following their armor column currently. But GOTR's here as well. Here comes the ground transition. If we just take a quick look at the map, we've got Arazak Satcom Hub flipping and Bitter Gorge Garrison flipping. I think once that airfight's gone, if you make your way over to Bitter Gorge and see how that's going. And we'll have a look here at Granite Head Reactor with WTech and their Sundies. They managed to get the Sundies on point. I don't know who won that air engagement. I'm seeing more Reavers in the sky, so it looks like NW winning that air engagement.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's because there is some size in the air. I don't know if that's just because they're repulling or what's happening.
It looks like GOTR has all 3 points on Bitter Gorge. They've got a Burster Max on top of... That's not a Burster Max, that's a Vortex Max.
I'm going to switch over to your view. It's more happening over there. Tell us what's happening.
It looks like we've got GOTR holding C point at Bitter Gorge Garrison with about a squad, 2 Maxes, one of them AV'd. And we got a bus coming in from NW. It is getting hammered.
Meanwhile, there's a bit of a scuffle happening. NW's got complete control over here, as you can see from the top right-hand side of your screen. We're going to leave these 2 perspectives up right now, watching both these bases go through. There is some action on Arazak, but there's not much. If we had a 3rd camera, it would be there. So, not really much happening. They've both just sort of split between 2 bases here. It's kind of what's happened.
I'm going to go for one of the Granite Head points.
I'm at Granite Head right now. Do you reckon GOTR's going to be dropping in here?
I would assume so.
Yeah, here they go. Here comes the drop. You take Granite Head B point. I'll take Granite Head C point. Looks like they're dropping here on C point. They have managed to rotate into C. Let's see if they can get on B point as well. Watching GOTR push in here. Managing to take out the NW defense on that point. 4 or 5, 6 or 7 of them still remain. NW is pushing in this far doorway at the moment, though. There's no action over on B point currently, or is that?
I had some camera troubles. There's a little bit of action. There's a couple NW pushing in, but now there's a Max.
So GOTR has taken these 2 points, 3 minutes left to play. They now only have to take A and to speed this timer up. I'm going to quickly take a look at the map here. You take the screen.
Show me what you're made of.
There's also a back cap going on at Argent Pass. Do you want to head over to Argent Pass?
Yes.
Back cap going on at Argent Pass currently. Speed that just a second. It looks like GOTR's completely taken the Granite Head Reactor, seeing here on the main screen. Argent
GOTR
Pass.
also has a pretty good hold at Argent Pass.
Oh, there is some points flipping. NW has managed to get in and take out a couple of points here. NW did manage to take Arazak Satcom Hub uncontested as well, is worth noting. You can see that updated in your map on the bottom right. So really just looking here if GOTR can finish out this thing at Granite Head and also take that back cap at Slate Canyon. It'll be interesting to see what they prioritize here. We're going to leave both these screens up right now. We're going to actually make your screen the main one because there's not actually too much happening here.
Lots of drops from NW.
Zoom in a little bit there on that fight. Use your scroll wheel and zoom in on the fight.
Zooming in on my map instead. Is there like a button I have to press?
Yeah, you need to rebind your key. So go to your key bindings and change your aircraft weapon, next weapon, previous weapon to mouse wheel, scroll up and down. Then you'll be able to zoom in. So NW taken B point, but GOTR actually still contesting it here. There is a bit of big fight going on at Argent Pass, which will tease momentarily once Gru has managed to fix his zoom in.
Yep, thank you for that.
Right, if you
NW is pushing in.
Right, let's get into the fight. Let me show the kind people. You probably want to zoom out a little bit though when you're in up close. Yeah, there you got it. You got it, bud. There we go. We don't have audio from that stream yet because I haven't got it set up and it's a little bit laggy in fact. But NW has managed to take it. Momentarily, GOTR has taken Granite Head Reactor. So that leaves GOTR with 5 points, 5 bases, and NW with 4. Argent Pass is where the main fight contention is, but there is a back cap going on at Hydroponics right now. NW has managed to get themselves in position on a back cap on Hydroponics compound. I think this is going to be all about the play here. You stick at Argent Pass. Let me know what's happening.
Yeah, GOTR has managed to basically push back in onto the point with a couple good C4s and resonades.
Can you... is GOTR currently on the point?
It is NW again.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm just checking you have red versus blue on your screen. NW in the hydroponics compound, trying to get in there, but GOTR is going to hold on just by the skin of their teeth. So that's a solid take there for GOTR.
They have not given up on Argent Pass either. They have retaken the point.
So it looks like Hydroponics has been secured. Granite Head is being contested currently. You stay at Argent Pass, watch that fight. I've got your screen on currently.
They have a Meg Rider up in the hills watching the...
when there's actual pushes and fights happening, just zoom into the fights when they actually push up. That's all I'd suggest for you. Otherwise, I'm currently got the other fight here at Granite Head Reactor on my screen. GOTR's starting to just respond here right now. This is kind of where the population is split between. Hydroponics compound has some people on it as well, but it looks like they'll be transitioning from there. We're in a very much a transitional state. 35 minutes left to play. GOTR is in the lead. Got some air to ground action here. Can't see who that brave soul is in the scythe. GOTR's actually sending minimal people here to neutralize this base right now. Interesting to see. Have a quick look at the map check. Argent Pass is going through with basically no contention to GOTR, which you can see on the top right of your screen happening. More air to, this is brutal air to ground here. Here comes the drop from GOTR here onto Granite Head Reactor.
Argent Pass just had 2 Galaxies drop on it from NW.
Get in there, let's have a look at those Galaxy while we see between 2 push simultaneously happen. Alright, GOTR managed to take 1 point. Is it going to be enough here at Granite Head Reactor? I don't think so. 37 seconds. It's going to be tight. Has GOTR continues to hold the point on what's the base? Argent Pass.
Yeah, they have killed 3 maxes in the process of doing so. Resonate just came in through NW. They're pushing up the stairs. It doesn't look like GOTR is going to hold the point. Yep, NW has resecured.
Looks like GOTR has secured the point here on Granite Head Reactor. They managed to save it by taking 2 points. Post game.
Oh, yeah. I did think this would be a pretty good game, and so far it has been one.
Oh, absolutely. GOTR just really holding down this point right now. Go have a look at see what's happening on the outside. There is still some galaxies. GOTR still has galaxies floating around. Looks like they have air control currently. Your stream is lagging for me a little bit. That's alright.
That's not good.
I don't know if that's my end or your end, but could be both. Alright, there's a big drop. GOTR's still here defending C point. NW's trying to do their best to capture it because they've got so much time on this timer. They really want to get in there and do something. They just need 1 point. They're holding A point currently. They just need to flip in here to C point, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. Max going in is going to clean up a couple of people. Can GOTR Kate out the Max. Another Max is coming in for backup. Red Dragon going to hold down the fort. Red Dragon, no. One more infantryman to deal with. There is no squishies on the point to flip this point, however. B point has now gone the way of NW in the meantime. Yeah, so you could probably reposition onto, everyone's at Granite Head right now.
I was going to say, everyone died at Argent Pass. It literally ended in a trade.
So everyone's at Granite Head now. Everybody is here. I've just got Battle Rank 2. Let's go. NW going to be successful at taking B and C point. A point is going to go in the way of GOTR. GOTR is trying to contest this point up here, though. B point's being held nicely. C point is the one that is under contention currently. 39 seconds. All NW has to do is hold this for 39 seconds, and it will put them in the lead. Argent Pass has got 2 minutes to play. They can afford to take the 30 seconds this cap is going to take. But can they do it? Will it be worth the trade? We've currently got the outside perspective, albeit a little bit laggy, but you can see what's happening at the top right. And we've also got the further away you go, the less laggy it gets. So we'll just use you for these swooping shots, for the big wide shots. And then I'll get in close to the inside. Lots of smoke in here. Big old scuff on the point. NW will do it. They'll take it now. They've got to get themselves redeployed. over to Argent Pass, where there's a minute and a half left to go. NW currently in the lead.
That is a huge cap.
That's huge cap for NW. Let's get our way over to Argent Pass and check out that fight. It's going to be all... that's the bit of gorgeous. It's going to be all about Argent Pass right now. Can NW get back here to defend? Looks like GOTR has got minimal people on this point. And GOTR, I don't know what they're up to right now. They're still at the Granite Head. I think they're going to try to retake Granite Head. It's probably the wise move. But NW is going to try and defend this, I'd imagine.
Here comes a small drop for NW on Argent. Looks like about a squad pushing from the spawn room as well. Another drop, a bigger one.
I'll get inside you, keep the outside view there. So we've got this fight, Northern Watch moving in droves, and they're going to re-secure that quite easily, in fact. Granite Head Reactor is now being retaken by GOTR, which is probably the correct move here. Satcom Hub is now falling. It's got 1 minute left to go. How about you head yourself over to Granite Head Reactor? Tell me what's happening there. I'll stay here.
GOTR has landed a Galaxy on top of the triple stack at C point, and they have about a squad here capping all the points. I'm thinking they're going to probably reinforce this, because one squad for this base is probably not enough.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. NW is just holding steady here in Argent Pass. Because they have the timer advantage, they can afford to sit here and play this timer game, but not for too long. They've got to get in on Granite Head if they're gonna stay in the lead here. There's no two ways about this. They need to defend Granite Head if they're gonna win.
Yeah, Granite Head is probably the most important base on the map, just because of how much like other connections it gives you. Here comes a small push from NW going for A point on Granite Head.
You've got the full screen right now. It's a bit laggy, just bear with us. I'm going to find another fight to get to. Which is going to be SACOM. It's going to definitely be SACOM Hub, which I want to get to.
Restricted area. Move out, soldier.
Alright, laggy galaxies off your screen. We do now have a fight at SACOM Hub. NW is trying to take Arizak SACOM Hub the best they can.
Oh, that is not
ground. GOTR has now won the air, so despite losing that initial engagement, it looks like the NW decided to win the engagement because of overwhelming pop, but GOTR has now just got air to ground everywhere. NW's run out of nanites by the looks of it, and GOTR's now just reaping the rewards. All GOTR's got to do is take this base back from NW, and they'll manage to actually retake the base and put them back in the lead. So Arizak's actually quite an important base right now, and it looks like where most of the fight's happening. The rest of the people look to be on a bit of a re-engagement / at the Granite Head Reactor, which is presumably GOTR's backup plan. Currently GOTR holds 2 points. NW holds... Actually, no, sorry. GOTR holds 1 point, and NW holds the 2, and they're defending it. All GOTR needs to do is flip one more point to get this base back in their favor. Alright, NW actually holding down really nicely here, which is good to see. GOTR's got that air to ground. They need to leverage that air to ground to take control of this objective here. They do have A point with minimal people, but to me it looks like they're potentially going in on Argent Pass again. Can you get yourself over to Argent Pass?
Yes.
NW just holding down the inside of this half tech plant building. Doing a pretty good job at that. So, and GOTR's actually keeping minimal forces here, but keeping a lot of NW forces occupied, which is really good macro play from GOTR.
Show me what you're made of.
Meanwhile, they're able to take Argent Pass quite comfortably with a 55% overpop. So we're looking at Argent Pass at the top right there. It's currently going in the favor of GOTR. NW is currently defending Arazak, which GOTR can afford to do. They're going to use that time to their advantage. So, we're sort of in a bit of a transition stage of the game here, where these two bases are just sort of being flipped and flopped.
I just watched the Galaxy get deleted by a mixture of air and I'm guessing the Meg Riders on the hill.
NW's all just here. Granite Heavy Reactor looks like it's about to take off as a fight, so we'll go and have a look at that Granite Head Reactor fight. You stay there. Let's have a look what's happening over at Granite Head Reactor. Not too much again. Satcom's got a lot of pop on. Bitter Gorge has got a lot of pop on. And it looks like the main fight is going to be over here at Slate Canyon. So we'll go both in on Slate Canyon here. This is going to be the one. Sorry, Argent Pass, not Slate Canyon. My bad.
No worries.
NW's here comfortably defending. I don't know where GOTR's forces are.
They have about a squad on the point at Argent Pass, and they've had these two Meg Riders on the hills watching it for almost the entire match.
So NW's got to respond here. Like, they really need to.
Here comes in a Valk drop. A second Valk drop, a third Valk drop, it looks like.
Alright, I'm inside. You stay outside, I'll stay inside. Let's watch this fight happen again here on Argent Pass. NW getting ready to breach. Going in one at a time, though. That's not going to win them the fight. That is brutal hold from GOTR. They've only got a few people in there. They're coming in the bottom as well. On the reverse side, getting absolutely mopped up. They are managed to make some headway, though. Here comes NW. It looks like they're just getting funneled into this death funnel. Oh, no. Can they overwhelm them? It looks like they can. They're just going to be overwhelming them, and NW will come out on top of that engagement through the overwhelm. Makes you think. We also have Arazak going back in the way of GOTR. They've got people back over there, so they've drawn NW off that point, and then they've gone back to Arazak, and they are probably going to win this. They have enough time to keep playing these timers back and forward. Keeping NW busy for long enough to get a little bit of advantage on their timer, which seems to be what they're doing, but they've just managed to wipe out a whole squad of NW. 4 of them, 5 of them. GOTR, that is disgusting. Everybody in that squad needs to go and wash their hands, but the Resonade comes in. Can they handle the zombies? Does not look like they can handle the zombies there. Oh my gosh, I know what's happening. It's back and forward on this point. Resonade war is happening right now. Resonade's on point for NW. Are going to eventually come back out on top. So close on Argent Pass for GOTR. So close. Yet so far. Nexus Secure Substation has got a cap. You head over there. I'm going to head over to Arazak Satcom Hub. And we'll come back to this fight momentarily. GOTR is trying to drop in here, though. But we're going to go have a look at Satcom. GOTR's taking this pretty much uncontested at this point. I think here comes NW. Ghost Echo's brave soul on his own, getting mopped up by air to ground live on stream. But I hate to see it. But they're going to take this uncontested. GOTR has taken Arazak Satcom Hub and now putting the pressure down on Nexus Secure Substation, which you can see there on the top of your screen. I'm going to switch to your screen because looks like there's a push coming.
Yep.
Argent Pass is also in contention, but it's all about this Nexus Secure Substation. NW did manage to put a decent hold in there, but now they are down 6 points to 3, and GOTR has utilized their air control to get themselves moving forward. and now are taking a good portion of the map, leaving NW with 3 bases, one of them being lost, one of them halfway on the cap. So this is a really good position for GOTR to be in. It's just a solid hold on the point here from GOTR. Like this, NW has tried to get in here, but to not much avail. We're just going to go to your main view, and I'll have the inside view. Most of the stuff's happening from the outside.
Yeah, there is some absolutely oppressive air to ground right now.
Just impossible to fight out of. They need to maybe utilize some sky guards or something to get themselves a little window so they can push, because they're just getting brutalized on that way to the point. Which is, oh, NW push coming in the back door. 3 of them. Oh, they're going to take them by surprise. I don't know if it's going to be enough though. Surprise NW push coming in from D1 or D3, correction. But GOTR's quick on that rotation.
Here comes another small drop.
Interesting to see what's going to happen here. I think GOTR's going to be able to just hold on. There's no other bases in contention. Looks like everybody's fighting over this Nexus Secure substation. Backcap check has checked out on Nexus Alpha. GOTR's ready to go for the final blow here if they can take this base. Now, if they're sure they're going to take it and they have a steel rain in the arsenal, I'd be steel raining my squads at 30 seconds or, 29 seconds. So when that cap flips through, they've redeployed onto the next point.
But also have people setting up spawns already.
Yeah, it looks like they've
getting...
already done that. I can see there's actually there was people in the hex and now there isn't. So they haven't got anything currently set up. I think what would be good for them is actually get the timer started on that base, which is going to make it really hard for NW to push out. They're going to have to force them to retake it. At that point, they can have their spawn set up. I don't know what the play is here, but GOTR is in a really good position here if they can take this, and they may even be able to push them right back to their warp base. So we're just watching this battle take out from 2 perspectives. We've got the outside on the top right and the inside on the main screen here. And GOTR is going to take it. GOTR gets the base. Let's have a look on that back cap check. See if anybody's going to be able to make it. They are going to clean up here. Check for buses, which is good. There is... Wow. It's 7 points to 2. Here comes NW. NW's actually... Listen to me, and they've pulled sky guards to create... Look at the sky guards from NW. This is the Hail Mary push here. They're pulling sky guards from the home base to try and give them some maneuverability. It's the right move, to be fair to them. NW is also trying to retake Bitter Gorge Garrison, so there's a couple of minutes left on that. So NW is defending their Nexus base and trying to push out. At least they haven't given up just yet. GOTR's not really anywhere to be seen here on the home Nexus base, so I'm going to go check out this cap. The back cap on Bitter Gorge Garrison that's happening. We'll keep the Nexus base on the top right for you to see what's happening, but NW is going to try and drop in on Bitter Gorge and try and take it into air to ground, which is going to make this really, really tough. They do still hold 2 points, only just. They are losing C, however.
We can still win this.
Oh, interesting. Some Javelin gameplay. Who's the hero on the Javelin? Edipins. I don't know how to say your name. Hero on a Javelin. It looks like that base has gone through. And now, I don't know why, but NW is just playing defense. You can just see them. They're all just there. They're just letting GOTR to come at them.
They're playing like they really don't want to get warp gated, which is understandable.
But they should be putting the pressure back here on Bitter Gorge. They've got some time on it. They should push the pressure out and then maybe start a cap on Nexus Secure, which looks like it may be happening. I'm going to go over to Nexus Secure.
Yeah, they do have 15 minutes left, so that's more than enough time to come back.
NW is retaking Nexus Secure right now, so the Nexus Omega is out of... Alpha, sorry, is out of play. Which leaves the 2 bases in play, Nexus Secure and Bitter Gorge. So you go watch Bitter Gorge and I'll watch Nexus Secure. NW, stalwart defense on this point. What sort of population's up there in Bitter Gorge?
Bitter Gorge, nothing. Argent Pass has pretty much the same thing as the whole match. There's a squad of GOTR on point. There's two.
Well, you watch
main
Argent
riders
Pass and
below.
I'll watch here at Nexus Secure. So they're actually taking bases off each other. And if we actually look, the Argent Pass, Nexus Secure is going to go through before Argent Pass, but only by about 15 or so seconds. Interesting to see, that's for sure. Just gonna watch, see how this plays out for the final sort of 15 minutes of the game. So NW is just sort of ghost capping this base. GOTR sort of ghost capping that base. There's 20 or 48 on each of them. They're just having a bit of a standoff. So you can see it's the same scenes happening, but at different bases. A bit of a ghost cap squad happening. Someone's got to do something here. They're just playing chicken, and NW can't afford to play that chicken because they're just going to base trade. So I don't know what the thinking is here. They're thinking they can get there and take it within 10 seconds? Maybe with a Steel Rain. Who knows? We'll see. Skyguards are doing NW a lot of favors though, creating no-fly zones for GOTR and making it a little bit tougher for the air-to-ground to come into play. But yeah, there's not really much happening. GOTR has responded with 3 people here at Nexus Secure Substation. 4 people. See how this plays out. Ooh, almost a bit of running over gameplay. Skyguard's trying to... Oh, Skyguard killing infantry? Let's go! Yeah, so actually really not much happening. They're just sitting on each other's bases. GOTR's got the anti-armor turrets up, doing some absolute numbers on Red Dragon. Budgie's going to also get lots of damage into them from that anti-armor cannon. Here comes some sides. Here comes a Valk drop from GOTR here, now responding to Nexus Secure. Getting ready to breach. Here they go. Here comes GOTR with a breach into the skinny door. One of the players pushed me off course. Nice of them to do. Here they come wiping the point. Methodically taking out all of the NW players in 50s as well. Not quite able to do it. Here comes a rotation from NW onto Skinny. Can they hold them off? There's a push-up long as well. They're going to collapse on them from all sides. NW going down like flies. NW.
We got 2 galaxies coming in to Argent Pass right now from NW.
They know they've had to defend it. They had galaxies ready because they thought they were going to take Nexus Secure. But GOTR just managed to take it off them. That was a really good push from GOTR.
It looks like GOTR is going to wipe.
Yeah, NW decided probably just to put all of their forces there on Argent Pass after they lost that base because they didn't want to lose more. So we're going back to the stalemate. They basically swapped sides. GOTR dumped in on Nexus Secure, and then W2... Oh, GOTR's coming for a redrop, though. Can they get enough in here to deal some damage to NW? We will find out. Alright, here comes no one. They did try to drop. Is there going to be a second? Oh, Liberate! I caught that. Did a massive spin, doing some acrobatics here. Bit of synchronized flying from GOTR's Liberator.
These sides are also getting a little greedy. That's 2 of them I've seen now that have been either death or killed by the AV mana turret from spawn.
1 minute 25 on Nexus Secure defense, and then that means that GOTR's going to have another go at Nexus Alpha. There is going to be just enough time for them to have a go at Nexus Alpha. Provided they can... If they take Argent Pass, it's not going to matter. I think they're just distracting NW here at this point. So then they can make sure... Oh, Nexus Secure is just flipped over, actually. I cancelled that. Oh, no, it's not. It's going down the right way. So, Nexus Secure, they just... Looks like GOTR's just distracting NW with this defense on Argent Pass. It's waves and waves of GOTR players. To make sure that they can try and get another go at the Warp Gate base. Nexus Alpha. Interesting play, interesting strategy. Oh, lots of smoke happening right now. Oh, dear. GOTR is managing to take the point off NW, though, which is going to further slow NW down. Nexus Secure going down in 1 minute 50. I don't know if there's going to be quite enough time there. We'll see what happens. NW not actually getting wiped. They did get some resonates in while I was looking at the map, and GOTR not able to quite take it. Even still, there is going to be... It's going to just be time on the board, really, which is... the important thing. Now GOTR is waiting at Nexus Secure and Nexus Alpha, ready for that transition cap. GOTR's just giving it their best shot. They're like flying in here with minimal players and just giving NW a really hard time on Argent Pass.
Yeah, which is interesting. I would think that infantry-wise, they'd be pretty equal. It looks like that isn't quite the case, or someone's having a bad day. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it.
Nexus
It
Secure's
is
got
a
1 minute.
surprise.
There is going to be just enough time for them to get a transition onto Nexus Alpha if they want to. GOTR again, now back in control of Argent Pass, flipping the timer in the right way. They have lost about 3 minutes on that cap, though. You want to get ready to head over to Nexus Alpha to see if they transition into that point.
Going now. They already have someone on it. I'm guessing a stalker infill.
Yeah, we're looking at your perspective now. Waiting for that timer to flip. 17 seconds till that timer flips. Can Northern Watch get onto that other point in time to stop GOTR getting that home cap on them? That's what it's all about. NW is planning to drop in. They are trying to get out. They have... Oh, Northern Watch. Valkyries ready to roll out of the Warp Gate, ready to defend their home territory. We now have a Nexus Alpha fight. That cap is now live. And NW has to defend that. They can't get out of here because they're also losing Argent Pass at the same time. So Argent Pass is going through. But here comes NW with the drops. Let's follow them in. I don't think GOTR could get a solid hold point here on their Nexus Alpha base. But putting the pressure on nonetheless is the important thing. There's 7 minutes left to play here. NW managing to defend Nexus Alpha. GOTR is trying to get themselves back into the point here. There is a back cap set up on Nexus Secure as well. We'll go check that out and see what happens. So it looks like NW is over here at Nexus Secure, and they are flipping it. So that has taken Nexus Alpha out of play. They cannot be warp gated, but they can take this base back for Constellation. But they're losing Argent Pass. You want to head over to Argent Pass?
Yep. There are very few NW here.
So, GOTR's going to get Argent Pass for free. NW has now taken Nexus Secure. And then GOTR can come back and just defend on this base. And it's, again, going to give them a connection to their home base, but they don't have 7 minutes to take it. So, NW cannot lose that. There's just a lot of air-to-ground coming in at Nexus Secure from GOTR. Just like air-to-grounding in through dubs. Oh, here comes a push. Here comes a push. Orbital strike going off. First one I've seen all game. That is a red team orbital strike, so that is a NWOS, which is kind of well placed, to be honest. It sort of held them off. So Argent Pass is going to go to GOTR. Have a look at Nexus Alpha and see what's happening over there. They are going to try and take it for some reason, even though they don't have enough time to, because it is a 7-minute cap and they've only got 5 minutes. NW is just going to try and take Nexus Secure. Is GOTR going to come and defend here, Nexus Secure, or are they just going to give it to them? Because if they give it to them, that'll reduce the score deficit. Now there's just the immense amount of pressure here on NW. NW maybe going to get a consolation base here, because I don't know if GOTR realize they can't take that base. There's 48 of them on that base.
Yeah, there's a lot of them at Nexus Alpha.
Yeah, they cannot cap it in time is out of play. Someone was just clarifying that. I don't know why GOTR's not coming to defend here. They should come and defend so they can 8-1 them. Nexus Alpha is just not in play. But they're still there anyway.
I'm seeing people redeploying from Nexus Alpha, so they may actually be coming to do that.
They're like a minute late. They shouldn't have bothered with Nexus Alpha and just defended what they had. But maybe they were just trying to spook them to redeploy off. And NW didn't fall for that spook. And NW's now nuking them again using the second OS in their armory. Which is going to cause some trouble sending some people straight to Desolation.
There was a flash attempting to get to Nexus Secure that did not make it.
NW actually going to take Nexus Secure. Going to be a consolation base. Putting the score to 8-2. GOTR's not going to be happy about that though. So it's going to be 7-2, not 8-2. But that is basically going to be all she wrote. Can we have a look at the top kills and stuff? Do you want to throw some stats up for me?
Yeah, let's look at top killers.
There you go. Look at that. Some definitely GOTR's got the kill advantage by quite a mile, and that shows with the result today. Let's have a look at medic work as well.
Revives are a different story, which when you're losing can often be the case, but not always. If you at least have top revives, you did okay at infantry.
Yeah, I think if we look at the main kills, we'd be able to see GOTR's control of the air if you click the main kills.
EPA is second.
Yeah, sorry, not weapon kills. It's a domain. I think it's called domain kills or something. It's the other one on that side. I'll show you a little pie chart.
Domain kills.
Yeah.
My bad. I heard that differently.
So that shows you the percentage. So you can see GOTR's got so much more air kills, and that just gave them the edge there. We're able to win with that air control.
Yeah, air control is vital on Nexus. You either have it or you have to have better infantry and armor than the other team.
Yeah, GG's going out in chat. That'll be all she wrote for GOTR versus NW. GOTR coming out on top, 7 points to 2. 7 bases to 2, should I say. They also will take majority of the pool points, but it was close for a lot of that. NW was in the lead. They apparently both enjoyed the fight. Don't know how. There will be no interviews for this game. I do apologize, guys, because we both have games to go prep for that start soon. So there'll be no interviews on this one, unfortunately. But GG's all. That was a fantastic game. And thank you for casting with me, Gru. Very much appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. It is my first time casting, so hopefully I wasn't awful.
GOTR is victorious. So that is all for me and Gru today. We're going to take off and get ready for our games on Connery. There is still 2 more Emerald games going on. Planetside Battles. Sorry, not Planetside Battles. They'll be on the personal channels Apollo PS2 and Dracoy's channel. Ultra vs 2Ref and Gob vs Hour currently live. Public schedule's going up in the chat right now. Aside from that, we wish you the best. Stick around for more Outfit Wars. There's going to be much more weeks of this. There's going to be more games today on Connery later as well. So, yeah. Thanks, Gru. We'll catch you next time. Bye.